today, from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's the AFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cleveland Browns.
It's time for the NFL playoffs on EA Sports, and we are in a city that sure had its share of memorable playoff games in the past. Pittsburgh, PA at Heinz Field. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
What's up?
Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here
Oh,
on
yeah.
EA Sports, we're pleased
Here we
to
go.
bring it to you alongside Charles Davis.
Playoff time, baby.
Gordon, and who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest.
Whoever wins this game is going on to face Cincinnati.
And it's funny, depending on which team you are, you say that that's an
I wouldn't be
advantage.
shocked if I
You'll
lose
take
to
the
Joe
rest,
Burrow
you'll
next
take the
round.
week off, get your guys healed up a little
is
bit
good.
and ready to go. But that team that's coming in off of a win last week, they're really excited to
Fuck
keep
no,
playing.
Baker.
They feel like they are hot
Baker can
and
kiss
ready
my
to go.
ass.
Here's the Cleveland offense, and here's Baker Mayfield, former Heisman Trophy winner, ready to go at quarterback.
And if he and his guys want to spring the upset here in the
remember.
second round and move on, they've got to focus on the good that they did in the
What
wild
if I
card
beat 'em or
victory.
lost to 'em
At the
or
top of that list, protecting the
blur?
football. Got a little careless last week. A few got away from it. Might not be so fortunate this time around. And if that's the case, they'll end up going home.
He takes this for 3 to the 29. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Yeah.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see
Yeah.
throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Yeah.
Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
I'm recording.
I'd say that
Yeah.
encompassed maximum effort for
I'm
minimal
not
gain.
streaming
Minimal
on
yardage, and now they're going to
stream.
need something more than minimal on this play coming up. On 3rd down, Mayfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense
Well, I
able to
don't
get
know.
off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. And it's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
That's taken on the 25. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the rest. And I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one. Because sometimes...
And right away, he
What
lost
the
the
fuck?
football. And this is picked up by the Browns.
Was he down?
And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question was the
Dude,
need
both
for
our
down
games
before
started
this
off
ball
with a
comes
fumble
loose,
like
and
that.
is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need good possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
Not a tough one on you. Pass right hole.
After review the play, the run on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now a throw here to his running back.
God damn!
Harris lost it. It's a fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his crew will take it at their own 45-yard
Cordell
line.
Plot.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there.
I think he was
Football and
down.
absorb the hits. Not easily done.
Yeah, we
He was down. That's not gonna let me challenge.
saw a product of the elements right
probably.
there.
Of
going to lead the Browns up
He
now,
was down.
1st and 10 at the 45. On play action, they'll throw.
Son of a bitch.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Fletcher Cox coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. Well, it looked like they were trying to get him outside there, but this defense had different plans.
Yeah, they really had an outside-in kind of a pass rush. It's almost like when you're covering a punt. You can't let him get to the outside and get to the sideline. You force him to stay in the middle of the field, and they did exactly that and made the play.
After the sack on 1st down, Mayfield 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. To throw, Mayfield. This one hauled in. Again, it's Hooper. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further. As they get him
That's going to be a rough game right here in this fucking blizzard.
Gets 7 there, but it brings up 4th. On is the punter Charlton now as he's able to get this one away.
God damn, block somebody, you son of a bitch.
A very good punt.
Barely. They barely fucking block anybody.
And that will come the offense as they take over. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, nicely bit off.
2 back-to-back 2,000-yard seasons.
And he'll be taken down at
2,000
the 46-yard line.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field. And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
A little bit of daylight on that 1st down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll be pulled down. Now a late flag will come. And that's in the area of a face mask.
Oh, yeah. Most definitely.
Well, when you get an elite running back like he is, sometimes you've got to employ the by any means necessary method to get him down.
Yeah, sometimes you're relieved even if a flag comes out. But if you just get the hand up and you get it on the mask, you can kind of get away with that. But as soon as you curl it around the finger or the hand, that's pretty easy for everyone to see, and they'll call that one every time.
On 2nd down, it's Harris. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw here. And he's going to go down.
LaMichael killed me.
13-yard line. Myles Garrett with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
God damn, look at that wind. Coming off the river.
Boswell's kick.
I hope we play like late in the year, next year in Pittsburgh, so you can understand how the fuck the weather is all the time once it gets to like late November.
So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
Takes it at the 7.
Unlock the keyless Dude, I watched.
They'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. With the football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. Chubb on first down, no room to roam as he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Yeah, they really
damn it, boy.
Going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Welcome to hell.
Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw taken in by Landry. And he's brought down.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
On first down, Chubb able to get forward for about 4 as he's taken down. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
Is my fucking
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he is out of bounds.
Hold on a second. What? I guess he is hurt. Devondre Campbell is his name. Yeah, he's hurt. Oh well, I'm moving on from him anyway. I guess I need to see how these other linebackers are going to do.
Like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a second and 6.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Get his ass, TJ.
Drops it off for Chubb. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And this
typical
throw a bit
Baker
late as he couldn't reach back for it. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Baker.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb, and he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
What a first quarter that was.
On EA Sports.
Blizzards do make an impact. Sons of bitches.
So they need 6 yards here on third down. They're 2 for 2 on third down tries so far on this drive. Mayfield to throw it. And he fins them all.
Come on!
Pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Cameron Hayward in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be
Kenny
fourth
Pickett's
down.
really happy about that.
Tell
Look.
you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
How the fuck Hayward got that?
As it did to me, that the defensive front
Put his hand on
play
him, I
really
guess.
quickly, meaning the guys in front of him had almost no chance to block him. They were on him in a hurry.
Santos' kick is up and through, and that will tie us at 3-3. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because
boxing manager.
Look at these short field goals as a last resort, right?
I feel like I played that before.
That's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a
because
consolation
aren't some of the
prize.
guys like just incredible, like just weirdly shaped, like 5'10", 270 pounds.
That's bottom shelf material.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. It's almost a
boxing manager.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. They hand this off to Harris, and he'll get it down to the 47 here. Nice. 42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that plan any down.
Now a carry for Piron, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Oh my God!
This is picked up by the Browns. And they have the football and
No, he fucking fumbled it again. God damn it, Farland. He hasn't fumbled all year.
Trying to take care of the ball, and we just saw there that that's difficult to do. But just trying to keep your feet and carry out your assignment. And make sure you're comfortable while you're out there playing. Are you warm enough in your clothing? A million things going on, but the biggest one, hold on to the ball.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. A gain of 6 there on first. 2nd and 4. Here's Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Landry.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 44.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and it may be a guard can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
And here's Joseph Charlton now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. We get a glance at the Browns defense as they file into position. And for their efforts so far, they deserve a little defensive montage here.
I like that. I like how you recognize what they're doing out there and how much fun they're having, because that's indeed what's going on. Beating them to the punch just about every snap now, swarming, swooping, taking the ball away. This is a lot of fun to watch.
Opportunistic, right?
Very much so.
He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a give. Running left is Harris. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
I played him a
I
little
know we're
bit.
in the era of the mobile quarterback, but there's still an element of surprise when that position keeps the football, and what a nice gain on that play.
Now a first down carry
yeah,
for Harris. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, this will be McFarland. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Bullet throw, but incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Heading out of the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mayfield. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. A give. This is Chubb.
Oh, that hurt.
Dances by at the 20. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down.
55 rushing yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup.
And to give this time to the tailback. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. We'll get 6 on the play, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
Yeah, like, ooh.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Yeah, he's not even expecting.
Mayfield.
Probably will be after this year. He had 22 fucking sacks.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And again, it's Mayfield.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
The Browns send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. That'll go in the books as just a 16-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Can't
and
punt
the
worth the
Steelers
fuck
set
out
to
here.
take the field. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him,
it's fine.
fall back on.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
I know, dude. I expected it to be like a goddamn slobber knocker.
As the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Yeah.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Now Landry dancing away at the 35. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns now going to take over late in this first half.
Give me that.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Browns now going to take over late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. Fletcher Cox able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
Damn.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out, because the entire game he's been under siege.
Yes, sir. Way to end the first half right there.
So it's on to halftime in this AFC Divisional round matchup as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime
Pick
report.
6, baby! Pick 6!
Thanks very much. This 4th and
What a
final
fucking...
matchup on this divisional round
Look at this
weekend.
game. Oh, you
Back to
missed
you
the
guys
stats.
in just a moment. But first, let's take a look back to Saturday's AFC Divisional Round game. And it's the Cincinnati Bengals who are moving
Cincinnati
on as they eliminate
Bengals.
the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, in our game, we've got 1 half remaining to find out who goes on to the AFC title game. And to bring it all to you, let's send it back out to Brandon Godden.
Yes, sir. Trey Norwood.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC Divisional round. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the 3rd quarter. And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 60 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. First down, and they go back to Harris. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll try the left side. It's Harris. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. They're going to look to throw. He dumps this off underneath to McFarland. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. They run for it with Harris. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They only needed about 4 or 5 inches there. Relied on the big guys up front and got it done.
Yeah, this is the time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead.
What?
No juking, right? No movement in the backfield.
Dude?
Take the ball and go. As I heard a coach tell Thor a long time ago, save your dancing for the club, son. Just get up into that line of scrimmage.
All right, Anthony McFarland. This is your
inches.
4th chance, you son of a bitch.
McFarland running out of the gun. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly.
Oh, hey, LaMichael.
Get this one to about the 20-yard line.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Yeah, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The previous run good for 9.
One more, LaMichael. Let's see what you got.
They'll run it here with Pirine, and he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And he's in.
Graduate into the touchdown.
Steelers.
Into the touchdown area.
An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game.
Presley Harvin is a hell of a PAT holder, I tell you.
You've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to. And
One of the best.
Some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
From the 6.
My fucking fullback was on kickoff.
Out to the 27-yard line.
Yeah. Yeah, he just made the tackle.
The Browns drive about to get started. Yeah. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
The Pittsburgh Pirates.
At least a little bit,
Holding.
Now, urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing.
Jedrick Wood.
That'll lead you into bigger errors.
Dude, that's hilarious. Because
following the penalty,
I don't know, man.
And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the.
He was good, man. He just not disciplined at all.
2nd and 12. They run it.
Sneeze mid-play. Oh, God.
Get this one across the 35.
Yeah.
The 71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They give the Chubb out of the gun.
In the playoffs?
Managed to pick up about 4.
God damn. Wow, what's going on?
You realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting
Yeah,
things up for maybe
that's what I did
later in
with
the
my
game,
offense
trying to
coordinator.
establish
You
the
see what
inside
happened?
run with toughness now.
My offense got way
We'll
better.
get to the perimeter
I mean, it's
later.
just
What's
like how I
next?
do it
You can do
narratively.
worse than a
Like,
40-yard
obviously, it
run
will be
on
the
first down.
coordinator's fault.
Just a
So why not bring
pick
some?
up there, and now it's 3rd down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first. Not a big
That's what I'm going to do, man.
Coverage wasn't too bad.
Make
there.
Aubrey the owner. And hiring Mike Tomlin, the guy I took the job for.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Yeah,
Mayfield. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Cameron Hayward able to put it down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down.
Partner, you know what I'm going to say before I even say it.
Killed Jedrick Williams.
Take a sack in that spot.
Murdered him.
You're exactly right. You can't take a sack in that spot.
Okay.
Potentially now a 3-point swing right there.
Maybe do this, but no. Not that fucking wind. Oh, he had the leg.
He missed it.
He had the leg.
No good. And this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot. Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Harris. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for the guys carrying the ball.
Why is he still in here on shotgun?
Breaks tackles and creates extra yardage. They almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Okay, wait.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Steps away to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, look to fight another down, right?
Beautiful pass.
Not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. The Browns D locked in on 3rd down, brings up 4th. And Boswell's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So just 3 points there, but that important in the grand scheme of things as it's now a 3-score lead.
And to now the other guys haven't shown that they can do anything offensively, so just take the points, keep adding that cushion, and let your defense win you the football game.
This one taken just inside the 10. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Browns drive about to get started. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points.
God
they didn't get them.
Did you see that?
Back now, start over again.
He's being blocked by one guy and killed another one.
Finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And that ball incomplete, nearly
Stopped
intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
Them boys are not.
And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35.
I don't know what the fuck is happening.
29 yards on the punt there.
29 yards on the punt.
Najee Harris and the Steeler offense set to go to work once again. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's a combination.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, but the really short one has been on that side of the 50. But, like, that ball right there.
And they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Again, here's Pirine. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down." They love being physical.
One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's P-Ryan. And he'll take this ahead for about 4 seconds.
Yeah, what an educational lesson that we've had here today.
This is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch.
What is he saying?
You and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Now P-Ryan. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
You recognize that?
Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
No.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the off-season. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps for these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And he'll give it here to his running back. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's
working. It's pretty rough.
Things up front, and it's not just the offensive line.
Just imagine Jesse won 5 games in 3 years.
And he's in. Touchdown. Pittsburgh.
Hell no. He got fired for the 4th time. I don't know. He loves us.
Title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Boswell for
the
extra point. And the lead is now 24.
Yeah, it's his 3rd time being fired.
A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run.
He's probably not.
Now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Because he doesn't know what good football looks like. He's over there trying to fucking run the same goddamn run out of the shotgun. And then he passes out of I formation.
The Browns drive about to get started. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard.
Hello.
Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. Fletcher Cox able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
I reckon so. He wants too much. So he's getting paid like $12 million, dude. You talking about fucking cap problems? Yeah. You talking about cap problems? There you go. You putting the real life Cowboys in cap problems.
Good pick up there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. You
No,
cannot
he's looking
write
like
these
28,
guys off
30.
just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed
Is he
your
now?
mind with him running the team that you could actually
that
maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
No, wait, I thought.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Y'all look at shit up.
Action on that one. 31
Goggle
yards.
Oh, it's definitely
on 1st and 10, Mayfield, and finding the tight end Hooper, and he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
He's definitely
from the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Going to the air again
Okay,
with
yeah.
Mayfield.
Pull it up
Oh, he
and do it.
dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Let's do top 5 highest paid quarterbacks in the NFL.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Josh Allen.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Mayfield off the play fake. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made in the Steelers' 14.
Do it with third string wide receivers. How much money did you end up giving Michael Gallup? 30 million?
I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion.
God damn. Did you franchise tag him or give him an actual contract?
React as fast as you should.
He's like, I have no idea what a franchise tag
From the 9,
is.
2nd and 5.
Nope.
Mayfield now. They set up the screen to Chubb. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass down.
Yeah.
So
At least Gallup will be getting paid. That's all that matters.
You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that
Nope.
one out.
Yep.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads.
I would build through the draft if I was you.
Right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
You can get real ones. You know, you can
Just 2
download
minutes
draft
remaining
classes.
here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided
Through the
affair.
vault?
So the Browns in possession.
No,
of
it's
football
not
here
at
as we
all.
get you
You lazy
reset.
bastard.
They've got it 2nd and goal.
All you have to do is press a button.
Austin Hooper.
I just press A because I don't want to lose nobody. So I go through the whole off season. Don't do the draft, folks. Sounds like a lot of work.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
They're going to try him out. Reinforcements coming.
Yeah. Oh.
Sometimes the guy on the
Yeah,
defensive side
well.
of the ball, he just has a good feeling.
Fuck this team, the Browns.
And he unleashed his defense on that one. Boy, they stopped them in a big way.
Yeah, I hate to be cliche, but sometimes we overanalyze. They just have more want. Looked like they had more want right there.
And that's all I know about football.
And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it.
Nah, I ain't worried
Well,
about it.
4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says
Are
that
you
when a
okay?
team's expecting an
The hell was
onside
that?
kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game.
They gotta get through
I'm still
me
waiting
and
to see
Dawson.
that number is
I
empirical.
think that's gonna happen.
Ryan again on 2nd down.
Yeah.
And he'll go down at the 28.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a
Oh,
feeling
yeah.
that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the
Who's
running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes.
No, his
Been
team.
key, but those
I don't
guys
know.
up
They
front
just
have
kind
made a
of
lot
struggled a
space.
little bit early in the year.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Utah State.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another example
LaMichael,
of this offense
the
really
goat P.
having their
Ryan.
way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
Yep.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers.
No!
To the runners.
As a
He's
dancer!
going to survive and advance as we say so long, everybody.
And that's how you win a playoff game, Simon. Just letting you know. Have you ever won Super Bowl? Cowboys? Nice. Who'd you beat?
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon.
I'm glad.
And this has been a presentation of
In a
the
blizzard.
NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Heinz.
Are you going to watch the next game or you going to play your game? Yeah, you can watch the next one since we already here. All right, peace out, everybody. I appreciate you for coming by. Yeah, man, make sure you like and subscribe and close that door on your way out. Oh, we're looking at the stats real quick. Peace.